Ninja is actually free from his deal he signed from Mixer, and the way he did it is insane. This is basically a legal heist right here. As we all know, Ninja signed an exclusive streaming deal with Mixer. This means that he could no longer stream at Twitch. However, he did this for a great price of $100 million, which is a good deal. But now he has done something insane where he gets to stream at Twitch and still keep a lot of the money. To explain how he pulled this out, I will have to explain what Mixer has done that led to its demise. That's right, Mixer has also shut down. Like a while back, like sometime in this week, one of its ex-employees has put up a tweet that basically exposed Mixer so hard that they basically quit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a very important part of this tweet and see why everyone is so mad right now.
To racism. I was one of the only black people working at Mixer during my tenure. While at a conference, I was pulled aside and told that the only reason I was hired is because I am street smart. The first thing that popped into my head at that time was affirmative action. I believe I was only hired to meet a diversity goal because I was black. Anyways, I decided to brush it off and let it go. Time goes by and we are all in an internal meeting discussing projects we wanted to execute. My manager decided to give us an analogy. That analogy was that I'm in between a rock and a hard place. What I mean is that all of the partners are my slaves. I own their content. I control their success on our platform. For me, I am the slave master. I own partners. Immediately, I got angry, pissed off, and honestly, I didn't want to work with Microsoft and Mixer anymore. My manager saw my mood was not the same and decided to have a one-on-one. Within that meeting, I told her why I was angry and why her using that analogy was not okay. She decided to defend herself and even had the nerve to Google that analogy to prove why it was okay. After Google showed her that it was never okay to use that analogy, she told me that I need to work on myself. If I wanted to go far in this industry, I need to work on my emotions and feelings to similar comments. After this meeting, I knew that I was leaving. I reported this entire experience to a skip level manager. I also included examples when my ideas in meetings were passed on, when said ideas were the exact same for my white colleagues. The skip level never reported any of the slavery comments to HR. So when I spoke with HR, they were surprised and said that this had never been communicated. After that meeting, I resigned a few weeks later. I spoke with the legal team to start an investigation with my manager. This investigation would continue even though I decided to terminate my employment. Months go by without a verdict. One day late last year, I got a call from my legal team and their final findings. That finding was not guilty. The reason my manager was not penalized and the reason that she still has her job today is because she cannot be racist. The reason she cannot be racist is because she hired a black person. This is why you haven't seen me in any streams. These 4 points are the reason why I do not and will not support Mixer. Now that I have a lot of close friends at Mixer, I don't want you to think that they're all bad, but one of the main people calling the shots has zero respect for any partner on their platform. She believes you are all slaves and she owns your future and content. I stood up to her because I refuse to let anyone be classified as such, and I hope no partners feel bad that I did so. I do not care about how big a company is or their market share. If we don't have the same values, if you cannot be intelligent enough to know racism isn't tolerated, then I will not work for you or your company.
You can see that tweet was insane. It had a lot of insane details. Anyways, this tweet got lots of its content creators and lots of news publishers to go crazy and wild about this. And all this gave Mixer really bad PR. And you know what this PR cost? It caused Mixer to shut down completely and partner with Facebook Gaming Group. And now this is where the story gets interesting. You know how Ninja signed an exclusive Mixer deal? Well, something had to happen to that, right? So according to this tweet here, the Facebook Gaming Group offered Ninja twice the amount of money Mixer had to stream exclusively at their platform. But Ninja declined it, which is an incredibly high IQ move because now they forced Mixer to buy out Ninja. You know how much they had to buy Ninja out for? $30 million. You know what this means? Ninja got $30 million for basically doing nothing except writing this legal mess. Of course, with Twitch, Mixer shutting down and everything, there are a lot of content creators that are extremely affected by this. So, like, imagine building up your whole platform in Mixer for Mixer just to shut down. That would suck. That's like YouTube shutting down. So anyways, I don't know what many of these creators are going to do, and it's a really hard time, but a lot of things happen in 2020. This year is actually insane. There's like a lot of things going on right now. I'm going to make this quick 5-second clip tell you just to hit the subscribe button and the like button if you enjoyed this video, and that'll tell me to do more news videos like this. Anyways, bye.